Again, 5679 checking in. Starting in 2 minutes. Get the chat filled up, guys. Let me make this cup of coffee. We're good. We're good. All right, man. Let's go. There we go. My bad. Some crazy shit just happened. always some crazy shit happening around here, man. So check this out, right? Oh, my stomach hurts right now. How's this like this? Can you hear me all right like this? You hear me good? You guys hear me? Sound check, sound check. Mic check, mic check. Do you hear me good? Sound check. Can you hear me? Let me know in the chat if you hear me. Sound okay. Okay, what's up? What's going on here? I thought that like tightened it. What did I do? What did I do here? Okay. It's alright, I got it. I don't know. So peep this, right? I was just making this cup of coffee, right? And the Keurig machine, right? You push it down, boom, right? Set your cup like this, right? I'm like this. Keurig's pouring in, right? It's like right here, pouring in. This is on the countertop. Look away. I'm getting these little McDonald's creamers. You know what I mean? I take them from McDonald's, this little creamer you get at McDonald's. I grab them in the fridge. Check this out. I kid you not. This just happened. As I turn around, my cup of coffee is in front of. I witness it. I can see it sliding like this to the right. In the Keurig, all the coffee's going on the counter. It was just, bro. My cup was like this, and it was like a. And now it's only half full. So I didn't even get the cup. I didn't even get the amount of coffee I was going for. I put it on a 10. Keurig on a 10. Just sliding. And look who's on there. Look who's on there. I tell you, they curse us like this, man. They cast spells on us, man. Yeah, it just happened. Dad, what's up, Dad? What's up, Sarah C? Saricia. Danny, what's up, Danielle? Harder Green, what's up? Big Ty, what's up? Becca, what's going on? What's going on, Becca? York Vang on the house with Yorkie Kelly Keys, what's up? Harley Green, what's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? How you doing? How you doing? Much love to you. Much love to you. Been a little while. Yeah, man, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on out here, man. It's very time consuming. Very irritated with certain things, you know what I mean? And honestly, I just been in a dark place in life, and a lot of people are dying around me, and I don't know, you know what I mean? Just too much death, man. And you get that, like, start thinking about being alone and everyone dying, and then you everyone you know is dead, and you don't have no one, you know. Your mind takes you to places like that. So, but a lot of death, man. A lot of death. Too much for me to handle within such a small amount of time. But look, we're here. We're blessed. Another day of life. And now we're gonna talk some truth, man. So dig this, right? You know the whole actually, do I want to start there? No. Actually, yes, I do. Okay, so they just went and made this biggest commotion about a military draft, right? Oh man, guys, they're misinformation. It was an accident. We never did it. Da 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 da. This, that, and the third. Mainstream saying they're coming up with every excuse in the book that this was blown out of proportion, and selective services did not mean that when their tweet said in the case of a national emergency, which it doesn't mean there's going to be a draft. I get that. But they completely denied the fact that they said that. If there was a national emergency, then there would be a draft. Mainstream didn't really say it like that. They just was like, oh, no, it's all a bunch of bogus garbage. I mean, think some of the headlines, because I don't have nothing pulled up because I don't really care about what they said. CNN, they were all, and then there's been people were getting text messages. Supposedly this is another hacker's out here somewhere hacking into U.S. government sites to send people like hacking into sites where it looks like the military is sending people text messages saying you have been selected to be drafted. Come down to the nearest base in your area. And, you know, and that sounds like it sounds. It does sound like someone messing with people. But ain't no one saying it ain't our own people, like our government people messing with people. Because for regular dude just to tap into those type of sites, man, come on. I don't care how good a hacker is. To not be detected, getting in the site, all right, but then for them to not know who did it is just like, don't sound right to me. But that just happened too. So people are getting these text messages. You have been selected. So regardless, they're putting this out there, man. It's getting the seeds being planted. Now, peep game. All right, selective service. Just put on their website this. Where is it? Where am I at? What did I do? Why? Who's in the other one, Kel? Kels, who's in the other one? Is anyone over there on Shadow Band? Where my boy Walking Tall at? He ever come? Oh, I'm about to find out right now. Okay. Dude, I don't know why. The chat ain't popping up. There it goes. Alright. I don't know. I can't tell. Alright, so Kelly, you're funny. Oh, that's my sister. Yo. What, right now? It's open. Yeah, why is this light on? I don't know either.
Leave it open. I'm going back out.
Alright, I'm on my birthday.
Huh?
Thanks a lot. I just don't want you to say nothing. You're good.
Wait, and I'm probably not going to be home until like 4 a.m., 4:30.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I'll just leave the front door open.
Yeah, it'll be open. Well, what do you want me to do? Leave it open or not? Don't. You gotta tell me, Nick.
No, I'll text you.
All right. Goofy. All right. What was I just talking about? Kelly, you funny as hell. All right, dude. I don't know why this thing should be right. Oh, it's probably under me. It's probably under here. Here it goes. Okay, so guys, just so everyone knows, this is the people that tweeted about the military draft. This is also the people that will draft you. Now, look, I'm just saying, this here, something's going on, bro. Like something's going on. They're planning for something. This is proof to me. Selective Service System. This is on their website. Volunteers Board Program. Selective Service wants to hear from men and women in the community who might be willing to serve as members of local boards. Local board members are volunteers nominated by state governor or equivalent officials and appointed by Director of Selective Service System. SSS. There's something to that. I know there is. There's something to that. On behalf of the U.S. president, they plan an important community role closely connected with our nation's defense. nation's defense. Now, look what they happen to go into. If a military draft becomes necessary, approximately 2,000 local boards throughout the United States will decide which young men in each community receive deferments, postponements, and exemptions from military service based on federal guidelines. So, that last line, they're going to say if you can be drafted or not. All right, they just put this up here today. So after what just happened with the draft, just think about that. These are the same people. I'm going to go to Twitter and actually show you, just to give a better understanding in case people ain't on the same mindset I'm at real quick. A selective service local board is a group of 5 citizens volunteers appointed by the president. They play an important community role closely connected with our nation's defense. If a military draft becomes necessary, approximately 2,000 local boards throughout America would decide which young men in each community receive deferment. Now, I just read that, so I just repeated myself, but regardless, this is what they want you to put an application for right now. This is what they're asking for right now, okay? So let's go to their Twitter real quick, all right? Let's go to the Twitter. Oh, you know what? Actually, you guys want this site? Here. I'll give it to you, baby. If you guys, just so you guys can see, that's what that is. And then let me go to Twitter. All right. And then let's head over to notifications. Let's go down to selective services somewhere in here, right? Right there. Okay, now let's go to selective services, sss.gov. You hear that? We are a national defense partner in our nation's best insurance policy. Register at sss.gov. There's something to SSS, man. I'm telling you, there's something to it. Arlington S19. What's that? The 19th letter. So, and it's Arlington, Virginia. You guys know that our defense is you know what I mean, CIA's there. They're all intelligence. There's a lot of intelligence there. Okay, how many days ago was that? Look what they put. Fraud alert. Text messages currently circulating are false and not official Army communications. This is people fact check. The U.S. Army is not contacting anyone regarding a draft on January 7th. That was okay. Do you see the pattern? January 6th. Please be advised that there are websites claiming to be selective service that charge for registration. That wasn't nothing to do with the draft, so never mind. Wait, this one's the draft right here. Or did they take it down? The selective service is conducting business as usual in the event that a national emergency necessitates a draft. This is it. This is where it all started from. This tweet right here on January 3rd. All right. It's where it started. People started getting shook. Oh, is there going to be a draft? Then they make it mainstream. Oh, it was a hoax. And they said everything. They were kidding. No, they didn't say that, but you get what I'm saying. They just was going off of everything besides what the selective service actually said. They said that in the event of a national emergency, and it necessitates a draft, like that they would draft. And then all this propaganda came out, fraud alert, and that led to today. Okay, where they put 15 hours ago. If your New Year's resolutions includes considering volunteering for the selective service where you can really make a difference in the event of a national emergency, you would help young men in your area by reviewing their claims. Do you see what I'm saying? And then that takes you to the application page that I just showed you, which is all back to there being a draft. There being a draft. It all goes back to being a draft. Like if you apply here, that's the only thing you're going to end up doing is reviewing people that are possible to be drafted. That would be your job. And then saying, yeah, they're eligible, or no, they're not eligible. So I'm just saying that They are planning something. Something is going on with this. They're not just putting this shit out there for no reason. They don't just want people. I mean, they're not just wanting their site, the email box to blow up, and you know what I mean, all kind of traffic come from this. I doubt that's what they're doing. It's not like there's a publicity stunt. Look out of here, goofy mugs. Angie, what's up? Angie, baby, what's up? Born Rachel, what's up? Debbie, what's up? Who's going to bed here? Harley Green, good night, Har. It's early, buddy. It's early yet. That's right, Danny. I agree. Yeah, I agree, Danny. I agree. Definitely. Good to see you too, Ange. Good to see you too. Good to see you too, Ange. Glad you came through. Did I just flick for you guys? That was weird. It looked like it just was flickering. All right. Oh, man. It's hot in here, bro. Guys, remember this now. Let's get to this, all right? We went from this at some point. UK universities among 76 targeted by hackers, which were all supposed to be Iran linked an attack. Like, yeah, they were supposed to be Iranian hackers. So that's one, which was 2018, August 27th. And then here, when it loads at some point, U.S. issues emergency cybersecurity directive as Iran-linked hackers strike during shutdown. That was during the shutdown. You remember the government shutdown, January 24th, 2019. That happened. And then that happened, right? What was I just about to say? I forget, my bad. Wow, that's terrible. Can't believe I forgot what I was gonna say. And then this just happened yesterday. A group claiming to be from Iran hacked and defaced a U.S. government agency. Do you see a U.S. government agency? They didn't just hack it. They hacked into a U.S. Man, that's not easy, bro. But posting an image of Trump being punched in the face. And this is what they posted right here. This is the image. Okay. Ha ha ha. Funny, funny, funny. Ha ha. You know, so funny. But look what they wrote. In the name of God, hacked by Iran's cybersecurity group hackers. This is only small part of Iran's cyber ability. We're always ready. On fdlp.gov, a government site, that they put that on where they hacked and put Trump's face. Now, I don't know if they're really hacked by Iran. But to me, it just looks like a little bit of predictive programming because there's a lot of this Iran hacker shit going on. It's just it keeps getting thrown in our face, and that's where I'm coming from. I'm just saying, like, look, National Geographic, right? I'll see if I can find this. National Geo, Iran cyber security show. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, something on National Geographic. They're literally talking about this. They got some new show about cybersecurity. Is this it? And it's about Iran. Senators on the Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee were set to receive a classified briefing Tuesday on threats from Iran, including the possible retaliatory of a cyber attack. Is this new? Yep. This happened on the 7th. Senators set for briefing on cyber threats from Iran. See what I'm saying? It's getting thrown in our face. This one wasn't even ready. I didn't even have this one. I got two other ones to show you, but this is just another one of them claiming that we're being threatened by Iran cyber attack. Claiming. All right. And when they say that, they're talking about a blackout, man. They're talking about them hacking into our infrastructure. And look, my freaking screen keeps blinking. Am I blinking for you guys? Like literally, like keeps going black and white. What the hell's going on here? I don't know. And then, like I was saying, the Nat Geo channel, look at it. Iran hackers briefly deface website of U.S. government. That's what I just showed you. November 27, 2019, Iran cyber war, part of hybrid war. Look, we've been being programmed with this for, I would say, over a year now about Iran hackers. Nothing about them bombing us, but more that they'll hack us. You know what I mean? Like the biggest when they came out, when Washington came out, said the biggest threat to the United States is a cyber attack. That someone hacking into our infrastructure or an EMP, something like that. But okay, obviously I don't see it on this front page, so I'm not gonna dig here with you guys. I should have had this done, but I didn't. But it's on Nat Geo, all right, the National Geographic Channel, all right. And I seen a commercial on it probably like the last 3 or 4 days, and what it is it's a show on TV of them showing people about that we have a huge security threat right now with Iran able to hack us and shut down our infrastructure. Now it's on TV, a show. Like, bro, that's more when it's a more bigger deal of predictive programming where they're getting masses ready for it. They just keep hitting. Hinting at it. You know what I mean? And then this was August 20th, 2019. Scientists, major cyber attack could be as bad as a nuclear war. And that was about Iran. And here's the most recent one. Here's how Iranian cyber attack could affect you. The nation could attempt to take out Americans' power grids, but probably won't. Almost immediately after the United States killed Iran's top military general, Qasem Soleimani, the Middle Eastern nation vowed to carry out crushing revenge for the slaying. The internet took that to mean WW3 was imminent, but it might not be a physical battle that the average Americans need to worry about so much as a cyber one. On Friday, cybersecurity fellow for the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, John Bateman, a cyber attack should be expected in retaliation for Soleimani's assassination. Like, did you just hear that? They put that in the Washington Post. A cyber attack should be expected. This is called predictive programming. The U.S. government appears to agree with the prediction. On Saturday, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security issued a new terrorism threat bulletin in which it warned of Iran's robust cyber program and noted that the nation is capable of carrying out attacks with temporary disruptive effects against critical infrastructure in the United States. So, experts seem to believe an Iranian cyber attack is probably forthcoming, but it's possible to predict when such an attack might occur. It's possible to predict when you know that it's going to happen, yeah. If Iran does launch a cyber attack against the U.S., though private citizens are likeliest target, according to Sergio Caltagoran of industrial cybersecurity from Dragos. When countries pull cyber triggers to conduct cyber effects, a lot more of the times it's against civilian targets rather than military targets. Right now, it looks like civilians and innocent people all around the world, including Iranians, Americans, and Saudis, will bear the brunt of impact of these attacks. Of course, just now, devastating the impact of Iranian cyber attack will be, however, is debatable. Iran and the U.S. have been engaged in a cyber war for years. The U.S. has reportedly used computer viruses to disrupt Iran's nuclear enrichment facilities and oil infrastructure, while Iranian hackers were reportedly responsible for a cyber attack that crippled the government of Atlanta, Georgia in 2018. But chances are you haven't even missed an email despite the ongoing conflict. There's a possibility that Iran could hack the systems controlling America's water treatment plants or power grids. But that would be a far more advanced type of cyber attack than the nation has launched in the past. It would be a significant escalation in terms of patience capability and long-term targeting. Drago's principal advisory, Hunter Joe Slowick, told MIT Tech Review. Additionally, one of the benefits of attacking an enemy in cyberspace over, say, dropping a bomb on them is that the digital world provides a greater opportunity to disguise the source of the attack. Ideally, you get to hurt your enemy without them knowing you're responsible and retaliating, meaning that if revenge is what Iran is after, a covert cyber attack is unlikely to satisfy. Taking out a leader like Soleimani is such a grave act. It's going to warrant a very public response. Now, remember them words for what I'm about to say after this. Foreign policy, cyber attack will allow them to immediately show they won't sit idly by. But I can't imagine it's the sole way they'll respond. You know what? I can't either. But however, one thing I know for certain is this right here, that I don't care what MSM is saying. I don't care what the missile ballistic missiles. They sent ballistic missiles to Baghdad. None of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. And if you think that's all Iran was gonna do, I mean, okay, it sounds good, but it's too scripted out. None of it makes sense. It just don't even, like, we're civilians, and if you put yourself in one of the president's shoes, would you do, you know what I mean? Like, you're either gonna go to war or you're not. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. None of it makes sense. It's all bullshit. I don't believe none of they say. I don't even think that any of it. I don't know if Soleimani's dead. I don't know if any of them attacks happen. I don't believe none of that shit. But I take it with a grain of salt. It could be true, but I don't believe them. I don't believe mainstream media. They're liars. They've been proven a lie before. You know what I mean? They said it was an attack in Syria, and it was a freaking gun show in Kentucky, and they used the footage and said we attacked Syria, or someone attacked Syria. I don't know if they said we did. I can't remember, but I'm sure you guys remember that, and ABC putting that out. They're liars. It's what they do. All right, they make a living off lying and putting propaganda out there. So, but the way that they're sent, like Iran sent ballistic missiles, you got enough notice to leave. You know what I mean? They weren't intended to hurt nobody, because we're gonna know about ballistic missiles coming with the radar, so they're gonna have time to run, get out of the way. Then I think it missed, right? None of it makes sense. All right, so if that did happen, Iran said, oh yeah, and then Iran says they killed 200 troops. Iran state TV says 200 United States troops died, but U.S. is saying no, they didn't. No one died. So maybe Iran's lying to their people. Yeah, I get it. They're like state TV, so whatever. Regardless, they all lie together. They're all in it together. I still think there's going to be WAR. It's going to come between them. That's going to be Trump's war. And this is all leading up to it. It's the small things. Now, all this cyber stuff, it keeps getting thrown in our face. And that's why I just want to point that out there. Like, why wouldn't that article I just read said that Iran wouldn't be satisfied with the cyber attack? Why wouldn't they? If they hit us hard with it, like, they would do a lot of damage. So why wouldn't they? They almost made it like they want something physical, like, which definitely possible. I'm not gonna be in large areas with not large areas, large groups of people. I'm not gonna be around none of that until all this shit cools down, because I mean, that's what they go after, the large crowds and stuff. So definitely keep your head on a swivel. I wouldn't go with the mainstream media. Iran, if that really happened to their general, they want revenge. I just don't know what to believe with these people, man. They're just so full of shit, man. What, TJ came in and leave? What's up, TJ? Okay, buddy. All right, do your thing. Yolanda, what's up, baby? Makes me think about that whistleblower who said their plan was to start wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and it ended with Iran. Yeah, Wesley Clark. What's up, Becca? I appreciate you, Danielle. You the best. Love you. What's up, Becca? Guys, some of this is from CME. Oh, that's crazy. That's wild. What's up, Yolanda? I appreciate you, Danielle. Just to throw this out there, guys. Yeah, we're on the backup channels right now. We'll be back on the Iggy channel soon. Regardless, it will be going live like this from all channels every time. So I'm gonna have I'm just gonna do it like that. So each video will go on each channel because I can multi-stream like that. But okay. Well, if that's what you're talking about, oh, I see you, Yolanda. If that's what you're talking about, Ty, General Wesley Clark is the one that said that we would end in Iran. Yeah. I don't You said whistleblower. I didn't look at him as a whistleblower. I looked at him as a General Wesley Clark that told everyone that, which there's a meaning to that too. They don't say what they're gonna do. No, we're on a backup channel, Yolanda. That's why it don't look like that. Hold on. We're not on my main channel. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Yolanda, you don't see what we're on what channel you're on? Okay, hold on. Your channel, my channel. Okay. Now I could do it. Okay. All right, I got you, Yolanda. Yeah, Yolanda, type again. Type something again. Okay. All right, we're good. What was I just about to say? That that I don't know. I forget what I was gonna say. Ty, yeah. That was General Wesley Clark. That video where the dude says, "Yeah." I mean, I guess you can call him whistleblower though. I just didn't like think about it like that. But I guess you're actually right though. You know what I mean? He did kind of tell. You know what I mean? But why would the government? There's a reason for that, man. I don't know why, but why did they put that out there? You know what I mean? Why did they want the people to know that we took them? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think there's a reason for everything. So there's a reason for it. but it didn't necessarily come true yet. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens with Iran. DARPA looking to build conscious robots modeled after insect brains. We use artificial intelligence in our day-to-day lives perhaps more than we can. Actually, I already read it. I'm not even going to read the whole thing again. But basically what they're doing is making insects with a conscious, okay? And they can say insect, but you know what that's going to lead to. The goal of the new project is to find a way to build small, easy-to-train, energy-efficient AI robots. Insects are a great starting place because of even though they have limited processing and program solving abilities, they still have high levels of functionality within their environments. The AIE opportunity invites proposers to submit an innovative basic research concepts aimed at understanding highly integrated sensory and nervous systems in miniature insects and developing prototype computational models that could be mapped onto suitable hardware in order to emulate their impressive functions, DARPA said in a statement. If DARPA could create an efficient AI insect model, it would be easy then to incorporate the AI into a conscious robot that thinks and acts like an insect, right? Like I said, they can keep saying insect because we are insects to them. They look at us, that's what we are. When I see that word insect, DARPA saying insect, I think they're referring to us. I think they're referring to humans. I don't even think they're talking about a fly. I think they're referring to us. Not only would an AI robot bug be more efficient and require less computational training, but it could also help unravel the mysterious of how the brain processes information and stores memory. Nature has forced on these small insects drastic miniaturations and energy efficiency, some having only a few hundred neurons in a compact form factor while maintaining basic functionality. The DARPA announcement reads, this research could lead to a capability of inference, prediction, generalization, and abstraction of problems in systematic or entirely new ways in order to find solutions to compelling problems. So, wanted to put that out there, guys. Now, moving along, we're going to jump through some headline stuff real quick, but I want to start with the magical number 7. The magical number 7. Where's that, though? The heck? Here it goes. Here it goes, dude. Here it is, dude. Here we go, dude. Here it is, dude. Here we go, dude. All right. Guys, listen to this. Remember this. I want you to hear this again. It's important. Please listen.
Wishing you all a happy new year. I guess it's still time to do that, given that we are just exactly halfway through between our Western New Year and the Lunar New Year, which will loom in a few weeks' time. I think it's also appropriate to wish ourselves a happy new year, given what I would like to talk to you about, which has to do with the global economy and what we should expect for 2014. Now I'm going to test you numerology skills by asking you to think about the magic 7. Okay? Most of you will know that 7 is quite a number in all sorts of themes, religions, and I'm sure that you can compress numbers as well. So, if we think about 2014, all right, I'm just giving you 2014, you drop the 0, 14, 2 times 7. Okay, that's just by way of example, and we're going to carry on. So 2014 will be a milestone and hopefully a magic year in many respects.
Right? Magical number 7. And she actually goes on in this interview. And she says, she starts, this number 7 pops up in that interview about 10 times. Like, she just keeps going. It's number 7. I swear it was a spell. And what date did it go to? July 20th, 2014. I'm not sure if something happened on that day, but that's the date that I know. But regardless, the magic number 7, I mean, like, bro, this shit's for real. This number 7, I'm telling you, man, it's for real. And I just want to point out something real quick, okay? Magical number 7 in ancient times. Almost every ancient civilization had its own interpretation of number 7. These interpretations vary slightly. It means that there are some universal accepted meanings of number 7. How is that possible? We are talking about people living in very distant places with no acknowledgement of the other. Apparently, the meaning of number 7 imposed itself on people as logical conclusion of observation of the world that surround them. In ancient Greece, the cleverest men in society were called the sages. According to Plato, the sages achieved the wisdom through time. That is why a man could not be declared a sage before he turned 50. Okay, and the 7 sages they had. Therefore, we have 7 sages promoting the change in the way we think. The way we think. How hard do they go to try to control the way we think? Just think about that. How hard does the media and the government try to control the way we think and even read your mind? Like, striving for ultimate goal. The goal was to dispel the illusion, to return our derailed thinking to the right path, to see the big picture and hence achieve at least some wisdom. Yeah. Ancient Rome. Now, ancient Rome had these 7 hills right here, the 7 hills. And then check this out. Chinese consider the 7th month of the year to be the ghost month. This is the time when the ghosts from hell roam among the living who forgot to pay their respects to those ghosts. The legend about the ghost month calls for awakening and realization how bonds should be created. Interestingly, the 7th day of the 7th month, 77, order out of chaos, in China is the equivalent to Valentine's Day in the West. Magical number 7 in the 21st century, 777. Consider number 7 to hold a certain symbolic power. The 7 still symbolizes the wisdom truth, which is often hidden behind the 7 veils. Okay, they're saying today now. Okay, today, the truth which is often hidden behind the 7 veils. Its meaning strives for the underlying ideas. Additionally, it calls for people to dig in deeper and put some effort in order for the truth to reveal itself to them. The magic of number 7 appears to be, in fact, that it forces us to confront the illusion and attain the true wisdom. Perfect way to end that when you look at this right here. The Ukraine flight that went down. Dig these numbers. Ukraine International Airlines flight 752. 5 plus 2 is 7. That's 77 right there. If you put 777 in Google, I'm pretty sure, if not, just put 777 order out of chaos. But them numbers mean order out of chaos. This is what the cabal goes by, order out of chaos. Problem, reaction, solution. They create the problem, they react, then they make a solution. Play the hero every time. But they create the problems that they play the hero too. That's why people are so damn tricked and brainwashed. Flight 752. And haven't you just heard Trump threaten them by going after 52 states in Iran, like 52 points or whatever? Not 52 states, 52 targets in the state, whatever he said. 52, that's another 7. And then look what it was right here. Something added up again right here. 176 passengers were killed. Come on, cuz. 176, 6 plus 1, 7. Another 77 right there. 176. You can get a 77 right there. All 176 passengers and crew were killed. 77, 77, order out of chaos. All day. Order out of chaos all day. The 737, remember that one? I remember that one. Or was that this one? Is that what it was? The Boeing 737? I'm thinking about the other plane that they never found. So, oh my gosh, it was the Boeing 737. There's another 77. It don't happen by accident. It doesn't happen by accident. There wasn't no accident here. If this happened like this, man, look, this is a spell. 7 7. Which I just want to. Oh yeah, and when you go back to what I just read, think about what this just said. The 7 still symbolizes the wisdom, the truth, which is often hidden behind the 7th veil. The 7 veils. Its meaning strives for the underlying ideas. The truth that's under the story, or however, in whatever analogy you can tell yourself to understand what that means. Additionally, it calls for people to dig in deeper. Like, okay, there's a story, but there's always a story with that story. You get what I'm saying? And put some effort in order for the truth to reveal itself to them. The magic of the number 7 appears to be, in fact, that it forces us to confront the illusions and attain true wisdom. This is us right here confronting the illusion. This is confronting the illusion right here. Airlines flight 752. Okay, so me personally, I'm not going to figure it out because I'm not going to spend time on it, but that's what that means, buddy. All right, let's move here to Alexis Eddie. Where you guys at? Everyone all right in here? Undo what, Ange? What's wrong? What's the matter, Ange? I don't see what you mean. Undo. Undo it. Order out of chaos, Yolanda. Yeah, and that one flight that went down was flight 777 at flight 777, I think. Yeah, it was. It was Boeing 777. That yeah, because I remember I covered this. That's the one they never found. Look, yeah. Wait, right? No, that ain't it. Flight 777 was a British? Dude, they might be censoring this, man. That's not the mystery of Leslie Howard. Okay, so there was a flight 777, flight 777 back in the day, and it disappeared. But it was a British, it wasn't the one I was thinking of. And it was 1943, 4 plus 3 is 7. The mystery of flight 77. I don't know, 7, flight 777, whatever. But yeah, 777 is literally order out of chaos. I'll just pull it up. Okay. The number 7, 77, and 777 in the coming. Order out of chaos. Events 7 7 17, 11 7 17, 4 7 17, 17 7 17, 21 7 17. And then there's that chick, the number 7. Oh, yeah. Yeah. G. The letter G is the 7th letter in the alphabet. What else do we got here? Here goes Crowley's little punk ass. Oh, look at that. British royals who have ruled for centuries, 77 right there on every one of their cars, 77 on every one of their cars. Look, and this is the number 77, Order Out of Chaos. What book is this? Is that the Talmud? I think it's the Talmud. Oh, no, this is Aleister Crowley's book, 777. Oh, let's listen to this. What's this?
You're free, and freedom is beautiful. And,
Piece of shit.
It'll take time to restore chaos and order, order out of chaos, but we will.
Did you just hear what he said? That's President Bush. You just hear what he said?
You're free, and freedom is beautiful. And, it'll take time to restore chaos and order, order out of chaos, but we will.
Motherfucking stink bug. Hold on, let me get this stink bug. Dude, it's going under the computer, cuz. Dude, this little bastard, cuz. Look at it. Look at the little mother huncher, cuz. Hold up. This little bastard, bro. Look at him. Stink bug, cuz. Freaking stink bugs. Bro, it just got like really hot in here. All right, I'm back. They do stink. They do, don't they? Dude, little bastard literally like disappeared, crawling on the computer. Hate them things, man. Where were we? Did you hear what he just said, though, Bush? One more time.
You're free, and freedom is beautiful.
Shut up, piece of shit.
It'll take time to restore chaos and order, order out of chaos, but we will.
That's crazy. I never knew Bush said that. 77 and 77 often used in. Listen, look what that just said. 77 and 77 often used in. Look at those words, right? Look at those words, right? And look. And look. I took it down. Damn it. I took it down. My bad. But I was going back to the Ukraine flight and how it equaled 7777. And that, wow, this is really sour. Wow. Seven years of peace before chaos. I don't know. 7 years of peace. I don't think I ever heard that one. 7/7 London bombs. Look at him. See, I got his hand in this thing. Look at the picture. That's the Freemason hand gesture, Freemason pose. putting your hand, one hide in one hand. The G20, 7/7/2017. That's funny because that lady, that's funny because the lady we just listened to, this lady here,
Most of you will know that 7 is quite a number in all sorts of themes, religions, and I'm sure that you can compress numbers as well. So, if we think about 2014, all right, I'm just giving you 2014, you drop the 0, 14, 2 times 7. Okay, that's just by way of example, and we're going to carry on. So 2014 will be a milestone and hopefully a magic year in many respects.
well, what she goes on to say is the G20. And that's funny, that website, brought G20, was on 7/7/2017. Yeah, that was funny. But now I'm going to jump to my next subject in hand. Young lady just died. So much death, man. Right here. All right. Alexis Eddy. So many different stories already. She's an on MTV, on one of the reality shows. Died unexpectedly at age 23. Age 23 is the number of death, okay? Especially in Hebrew. Number of death. And first she died from cardiac arrest. Now her family's saying she died from an overdose, but the autopsy is not complete and cops won't say foul play is expected. That's the stories that I read. Each one was different. That wasn't all in one. I read each story for each excuse, okay? Right here, this one. I gotta get this out of my mouth. Sour, I can't even talk. Alexis Eddy cause of death revealed. His family blames MTV in shocking development. The year is still young, but already 2020 has more than a few famous figures leave this world. Yeah, think about that. Think about that. 2020, how many famous people alone have died already? We're, 11 days in. No, man, for real. Like, that is something definitely to take note of. 2020 did not start with anything good. It's just been all bad. I mean, when you look at it like this, when you pay attention to the bad stuff, I get it. You can pay attention to the good stuff and look at it differently. What I'm saying is, if you're woke, you get what I'm saying. The way it started is not how you want to start a year. But where's this statement at where her grandmother blames MTV and says how she struggled with substance abuse. She talked about it on Instagram. So she was open about that. So obviously this just, man, I'll get to it. Let me find this, what I want to say here first. Her beloved grandmother has confirmed to Radar Online that it was Alex's addiction that claimed her life. It was an OD, her grandmother told a celebrity gossip outlet before being overcome by tears. She got a hold of it again. Now, she goes to say that, I don't know why I can't find the exact words, but she goes on to say that MTV and the show that Alexis was on ruins young adults. It ruins them. She basically says that the show is almost made to get people partying and get into that addictive personality and be around drugs and have a more likely chance of it to happen. She goes on basically say something like that. Now, this young lady's dead at 23. Another reality star of MTV dead. Okay, 23 is the number of death. Just thought it was funny. But also, what I really want to say that's funny is that this is how, like, anytime you're even someone like me, anytime you're in the public eye, okay, and you put your life out there, like she put her life out there. She put out there that she was fighting addiction and how, she was clean, sober, and she messed up. And it just gives ways for people to take you out. You get what I'm saying? It gives ways for people to take you out. So, now she died from an overdose. You get what I'm saying? And then look who is on top of the reality shows. And look at this. This is who it is. Critical Content is who runs all the reality shows on MTV. This is their logo. Critical Content. They run Catfish, all the reality shows. This is the boss right here. And you can bet it goes back to a Jewish man, because I bet it does too. A Zionist Jewish man. Critical Content with the pyramid as the A and even the capstone. Come on, man. Whoa. What's up, Stephanie Kerr? Hey, why you say that, Kel? Yeah, I guess it is all girls, huh? 22 people. Most of them ain't talking. Oh, okay, Yolanda. Yeah, I don't know why they do that, Kelly. They just stare. They don't talk. Why ain't the rest of these guys talking? Thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate it. Oh, I don't know what happened here, man. Yeah, so Yolanda, thank you. And if anyone just use the link in the description. I don't know if that's why they gave me a strike, but something I can't figure it out yet. I'm trying to figure it out, but PayPal link is in the description. This is just background music, Steph. Just got some background music. Yeah, do, York. What do you mean, Yolanda? I don't see it. What, like, hold on, let me look on the other one. I don't know if that's what you mean. Like the other one. Okay, let's go. Bing, bang, bada, bada, boom. This is confusing, man. Okay, no, now I see what. Okay, I see what you mean, Yolanda. Why are they feeding us like that? Wait a minute. No, I must have did it. I must have been on the same one. This kid, that's the same one. Never mind. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. They make it so hard to sign in. Like every time you gotta type it, and then I gotta check to say I'm not a robot every single time. They just don't make, like, every time. Then I gotta click boxes of street lights or cars every time, though. Okay, I see, Londa. I don't know why they did that like that. But thank you, Londa. I appreciate the donation. Thank you. What do you mean, Becky? I appreciate you, Danielle. Why? What made you say that? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Becky? Pandora, don't even bring him up. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't care about that dude. No doubt, Yolanda. I appreciate you a lot. I'm trying to figure out. Well, look, if yins don't want to be on Patreon, don't be on it. Like it's that simple. You don't have to be. Don't be if you don't want to be. You know what I mean? Easy. I wish I could see who the hell was sitting in here just staring at me. Scared to talk. What music, Becca? Yeah, we live, Ange. We live. We live. We live in the making, Ange. He probably is, because there is 20 people in here and not one dude is talking, which is weird. You know what I mean? Got a lot of shady shit going on right now. I could just sense it. Yeah. Yeah, they are, York. They are. Where was you, Ange? Yeah, okay. Never mind, I remember now. Dude, it's like 60 degrees out here, Ange. It's crazy over here. Like, never been this warm in January like this. Well, you know what? There is a way, Deb. Oh yeah, participants. Like, I gotta hit participants. There's a way, but I can't do it from StreamYard. But it will only show the people that spoke. You know what I mean? You can see who's in there, and you hit participants. But if they don't talk, I don't think they'll even show them unless they talk. But like, bro, 21 people, and maybe got 7 of them, which is funny. Seven people talking. Just do me. Oh man. What's crazy is I can literally. It's not even the people. It's not even the people Yins are thinking. It's really not. I know. It's not even the people Yins are talking about. It's really not. It's like actual people that watch me. But why don't Yin say nothing? It's not like, no, like literally, I guarantee you, there's dudes watching that watch me all the time, but they're not typing right now. They even typed before. People that Yins would know right away. They're watching right now. But why ain't you saying nothing? You know what I mean? Like, do you really even fuck with me? You know what I mean? And if you don't, then why do you even come over here? Because I'm not worried about the view. But I just, like, for example, you see the name and be like, oh, yeah, what's up? What's up? Those type of people are watching right now. But they're on there's like people on the line right now, especially like the way I'm looking at, like, I last couple weeks, man, I see a lot of people on here are fake. They're shady as hell. They don't care about you for real. They don't care about you. Like, there's just so many people that if I just come up missing, they wouldn't even give a fuck. You know what I mean? So why do you come here to even don't come at all? You know what I mean? Because I don't care about no damn views and all that. I really don't. Like, I don't. I'm not talking about you, Pandora. It has nothing to do with you. I'm not referring to you. I'm not referring to anyone that's talking right now. Oh, she about to be in Florida, Ange. She about to be in Florida. You're funny as hell, Deb. No, Danielle, what I'm saying, what I'm saying, no, seriously, this is what I'm saying. People that pretend to like me, but really don't. That's the people I'm referring to right now. I'm not even talking about them dudes over there. I'm talking about literal two-faced ass people who come in here, da da da. It ain't. I'm not talking to anyone that's in here talking right now. So please, people, stop being paranoid. I'm not referring to anybody in here right now at all. Like anybody. There's not one person in here that I'm referring to. I'm referring to two-faced ass people who pop up sometimes in chat rooms, and that's all they just want to chat room and talking. And I mean, they don't show no support, don't comment on regular videos, don't smash the likes, don't never share nothing. You know what I mean? Talking about, knowing that a motherfucker's fighting full thrown out censorship, like fully censored. Like you can't be more censored than my channels. You can't get more censored. It's impossible. What up, JB? What up, TJ? Oh, you do your thing, JB. Do your thing. Do your thing. Ty, I don't know where you went, Ty. No, I'm not talking about you. I ain't seen you in months, bro. I'm not referring to you at all. I hear you, Danielle. I hear you. No, I appreciate you, JB. It's all good, my man. My dog. Who, Becca? Is who local? Oh, what up, JB and Walter? What up? What up? Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't know you could do it right there, huh? Yeah. I know, right? York, right? York. Sure, brother. Yeah, JB and Walter, good, bro. I'm not really not even talking about you either, man. I didn't honestly didn't even think about your name when I was saying that at all. You're good, bro. I mean, people don't have to talk. I'm not saying that, man. I'm not saying that you like if you're in a chat room you got to type. No, if I'm in live chats, I never type. I'm just trying to get a message out there to the frauds that I know who you are. You two-face me. You think you that I don't know, that you act like you like me when you're face to face with me, and behind my back you don't. And low key you don't support the cause. And if you don't support the cause, then I don't know what you're doing around here. Like, cause I'm not doing this shit for fake. Like this shit just really affects my life, like for real. So, I take it personal. You know what I mean? And that's all. What's the ones for? What are the ones for, Deb? Oh, I see what you're saying, Danielle. Thanks, Danielle. You the best. Ah, damn, Ty. Yeah, that sucks, bro. I haven't seen you. I wondered where you went. It's been a while. It has been a while. What do you mean? What do you mean, Becca? Who, your little girl? You talking about your little girl? Like your kid? Yeah, I love yous too. Yeah, guys, I ain't talking to nobody in the chat, man. You don't gotta do that. I'm not trying to. I don't want like sympathize or nothing. I fuck with everyone in here. You know what I mean? I'm not talk. If anyone was in the chat that I was referring to, I promise you, I'd call you flat. I'd call you flat out. I'd say your name. There. I'm not gonna subliminally message, but I'm not gonna put names out there that don't need to be. You know what I mean? People, anyone that's two-facing me knows who I'm talking to. I'm not referring to anyone in the chat, or I don't know about it if you're two-facing me, but I'm not referring to no one in the chat. We're all good. Oh, okay, Becca, got you. Yeah, it's all love, Becca. I love you too. I appreciate you too. Another thing I want to show you guys is they just put the first red flag law fake news just came out. Okay, notice what I said. The first red flag law fake news just happened in Colorado. Colorado just used its gun seizure law for the first time 1 day after it took effect. 1 day after it took effect. Let's hear what the news had to say. Here's who put it out too. None other than CNN. Is there a video to this? Denver police asked the judge to let them confiscate a man's gun. It's the first use of Colorado's new red flag law. So, like I said, fake news put out. This is the sheriff that said he wouldn't do it too. I kid you not, that's the sheriff that said he would never listen to that law. If a judge ordered him to take someone's guns that they owned, he would not listen to them. That's the sheriff. Why is his picture up there? I would like to know. Is this a video or not?
America isn't just sick of Donald Trump.
Oh my
America
God.
is getting sicker. There are 1 million more uninsured
Is this what this is
Americans
about?
every year under Trump, and he's repeatedly tried to repeal Obamacare. Mike Bloomberg will make sure everyone who
Yeah,
wants health
get the
coverage can get it, and everyone who likes theirs keep it.
Yeah, okay. Ain't never gonna happen, Captain.
My wife must have had it
What
on
is
news
this?
channel or something, and the news came on.
300 East Alameda Avenue. They're saying somebody's shooting in the auditorium.
I didn't think that was the one that Alex would have went to.
This is him. His name is Alex Sullivan. Today's his birthday.
So I called him every half hour.
He's 27.
And then I came to the realization that, he was in the theater and he wasn't going to come out.
Is this what this is about, or is it about the red flag law?
Tom Sullivan says the Aurora shooting motivated him in January.
We're not listening to your propaganda, CNN. It's not going to happen here. All I want to know is, I don't even want to know now, actually. You can have that video because I don't want to watch it. But anyway, what happened is a Denver cop went to the judge. He's told the judge that this man is crazy. I want to take his gun. And the judge said, okay, you can do that, officer. Here's your order. And that's what happened. A loaded Glock pistol in a waistband. Wow. Get me off this site. I'm done. I'm done. Enough of these pop-ups. But anyway, this is a big deal, man. This is a big deal. I think it's fake news. I just don't think they went and took someone's guns. But if they did, red flag law, Colorado, taking guns off people they claim to be crazy, which he might be crazy, but one day they could say that to any of us. And then again, this can all be distractions. All the Second Amendment shit could all be a distraction while they're implementing 5G and a known smart dust that we breathe in and they hit that switch on 5G and our whole immune system shuts down and they can track us and this, that, and third. But then you got people like this. Man killed his grinder date and ate his testicles, cuz. I just had to show this because it is that crazy. And mind you, this is like a couple days of stuff that, because I ain't been on. Oh, 25 years old. Magic number 7. On January 7th, magic number 7. He ate 2 testicles.
We're learning new details tonight about the murder of 25-year-old Kevin Bacon of Swartz Creek. We want to warn you, the information we're about to share is graphic. The man accused, Mark Latunsky, has been charged with open murder and mutilation. News 10's Christiana Ford is here now. And Christiana, what have you learned? According to court documents we obtained, police went to check Mark Latunsky's home after friends of Bacon said the two had met up. What they found was a horrific crime scene with Bacon's body hanging naked from the basement ceiling. Details from Latunsky's neighbors say they are just trying to process.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Art Turner has just 2 words after learning what happened the night police found 25-year-old Kevin Bacon's body in his neighbor Mark Latunsky's home.
You hear a lot of rumors, what was done and this and that, and you think, you know, that couldn't happen. But now we're finding out it did happen, you know.
Police went to Latunsky's home on Saturday, December 28th on a welfare check for missing Bacon. What they discovered, Bacon's lifeless body hanging naked from the ceiling. Latunsky told police he used a knife, stabbed him in the back 1 time, and slit his throat. He wrapped a rope around his ankles and hung him from the rafters. Turner has owned guns and bows archery for 33 years and has seen a lot in the area, but says this...
Kelly and Deb, beans are on the same mindset as me. Look what it says, the Kevin Bacon murder.
Also admitted to
8
cutting
testicles.
off certain body parts and
That's weird.
Not that part's disturbing. That's nasty. I think he's a little nuts. Like he knew what was happening. He just, yeah, come on in, take a look around. Like there's nothing wrong.
Bacon's family spoke with News 10 today about the details of his death. They also talk about Kevin's life and what they want people to remember. That's coming up tonight on News 10 at 6.
Mark Latunsky is due back in court on Wednesday. We will be there and bring it to you live on WILX.com and on News 10.
Look at this dude. What in the hell is going on over in Shiawassee? Bro, yeah, and guys, Deb and Kelly, I was like literally thinking the same thing, how his name's Bacon and his balls got ate. It's just weird. Weird coincidence. Carl Bacon, the dad of Kevin Bacon, who got his balls ate off Grindr.
It's meant to be loved and used and then passed down to the next generation.
Every single piece of furniture in our collection.
Hold up, let me get it.
It's in your own home.
LMCO Home and Scotsman American Heirloom. Available exclusively with Ash Furniture.
I have this week
that's weird. Wait. Mark Latunsky is the killer's name.
Parents of Kevin Bacon are hoping their son's tragic story will help others, as
Latunsky?
released about what happened to him the day he was found
Mark
dead.
We want to
Latunsky.
warn you, the information we are about to share is graphic and disturbing.
Is this the same video?
He was prepared for it.
A father speaking out about the gruesome details of his son's death. Police saying the suspect, Mark Latunsky, admitted to killing and mutilating 25-year-old Kevin Bacon.
What was released today shows
25,
Kevin
another
side.
7.
For those who knew and loved Kevin, did not know that side.
This is weird,
Those
but
who
I think it might really happen, dude.
He loved and cherished everybody he touched, and he touched a lot of lives in the past during his short life.
Police went to Latunsky's home on Saturday.
I hear that,
December 28th,
TJ.
after
Definitely.
friends reported Bacon was meeting Latunsky a few days before. They found Bacon's lifeless body hanging naked from the ceiling. Latunsky telling police he stabbed him in the back, sliced his throat, then tied him up to the rafters, then cut off a certain body part and consumed it.
He obviously got into something that
He wasn't prepared.
He wasn't prepared for it. And
This is the parents. They don't even care.
We all make mistakes. It's gut wrenching to hear the details, and we're just beside ourselves.
His parents saying they hope hearing what happened helps others not make the same mistakes.
When you use these apps, just let other people know who you're meeting and where you're going to be at.
So you have somebody.
So you have a safety net behind you.
Now they just want their son to be remembered for who he was.
He was a good person. He was compassionate. He cared for the people he met. Cared for the people he worked with.
And he loved everybody.
He loved everyone who
he came in contact with and everything.
Well, hey, look, that was
Marco
like
Tunsky
really
is
weird.
expected in court this Wednesday
Almost
for a
really
preliminary
scripted out,
exam.
and he
He's
forgot
charged
the
with
line,
murder
and the
and
mom
mutilation.
finished the
He could
line.
face up to life in prison. For more on the police
That
investigation
this
and
is
reaction from
weird.
Bacon's parents, head to our website, WILX.com.
Cannibalism. I mean, like, this is just a lot to it, man. Grinder date. Met on Grinder. Slit his throat. Then he hung him from the rafters. That's definitely satanic worship. Aided balls. Satanic worship. Becca, I agree. No, Pandora. That just was their son. That just was their son. Israel just released this dude, spy and murderer. Okay, he was doing, guess what? 14 years. 7-7. 14 years he did for spying Israel. They released him in order to get the remains of a IDF. Some dude they had that Syria killed. That was from the Israel Defense Forces. Israel wanted his body parts back, which, I mean, you can try to imagine why they'd want the body parts. Could be for good reason. Could be for satanic ritualism reasons. I don't know. What I do know is they just released this dude, which could be the next culprit. Spy and murderer. Released back to the streets. Could be the next culprit. And then, man, this shit just came out. Video Jeffrey Epstein suicide attempt accidentally destroyed by U.S. government. You know, and basically that right there. That the U.S. government are saying that they messed up the film. But another thing is, this article goes over only two options. That everybody in America either thinks Jeffrey Epstein killed himself or was murdered. Where's the third option that he's not dead at all? Okay, you see how it's never an option. Look right here. A new Rasmussen poll shows that 21% of Americans believe Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, and 52%, look at that, 5 plus 2 again. Another 7, 52, and then Trump told Iran 52. You get what I'm saying? 52% believe he was murdered. Where's the percent that I fall in that I know he's not dead and he got freed from there and he's sitting somewhere with a new identity? Because that's what happened. And let me just, I don't know if they're trying to say this is his cell, but I promise you, this is not a suicide cell, okay? You're not on suicide watch in a cell like this. Now, I don't know. Maybe this ain't, maybe they just pulled a picture off somewhere. I don't know why he would have all these oranges in there. You can't have that many oranges in jail, bro. Like they hit your hut. They're in your cell all the time looking to see what you have. You can't have that many oranges. I mean, those are like his, I don't think they're blankets. No, they're his tops and bottoms, all right? They're his clothes. You don't get that many, all right? There's a mattress on the floor. I don't know if they're trying to say this is his cell, bro. Like, they might be. I think they are, because there's even a wire right here. Like, that's what he hung himself on. I don't know. But, bro, this ain't no suicide watch cell. This is not no suicide watch cell. Not at all. I don't even see that being a Fed cell. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's a cell or not. Might just be a picture, but You feel my drift? Where you guys at now? There we go. Yeah, he probably is in Tel Aviv. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I hear you, Kel. The Trump card. I agree with that too, Ange. That dude is alive. No doubt. Sweet Mango, which is almost empty now. Sweet Mango, it's bomb though. Yeah. Well, you see, they knew what they were doing. They knew they were going to make it a murder conspiracy when they had the autopsy dude say that this bone was broke, which only breaks on strangulations, not hangings. This bone don't break. So they knew what they were doing. They knew, oh, that was going to make a murder conspiracy. But guess what? Nah, man. I done too much time in prison. You cannot hang yourself from the top bunk and die. It ain't happening, bro. In your bone, you definitely ain't going to snap nothing. It's not happening. I'm telling you, it's not happening. I don't care what any of them news dudes say. It's not happening. Your bone, it's not high enough to snap your neck. Not at all, dude. Like, not at all. And to really hang yourself, you would have to sit there, like, consciously. It would take so long. Like, you would have, man, they would check on them and find them. Rounds every 15 minutes on Suicide Watch. They're once an hour in regular population. He was on some type of special block, which means the rounds by the guards, like the guards go round and they look in the cell. They got to do it every 15 minutes around the clock, maybe a half hour, once an hour at the very most. But he wasn't in general population, so he got checked on more. Yeah, no, he got released off Suicide Watch, but he was still on a special block. He was on a shoe block. He was on a block where they fully surveillance. Like, you don't get there's a camera in your cell and everything. From doorknobs. Yeah, because they took him off. They supposedly took him off Suicide Watch. No doubt, brother TJ. No doubt. Yeah, he's definitely that, Becca. Definitely that. That's why he's so powerful. He is like Epstein, you know what I mean? He is, you get it? Epstein. You know what I mean? He is Jewish. He's fully connected with them. That's why he's out right now, free as heck. No doubt, Danny. Do your thing, Danny. Much love to you. Thanks for coming through, Danielle. We'll be out of here soon anyway. Do your thing. Love you, Danny. Thank you for coming. I agree, Ange. I agree. And now there's supposedly they found bones under Epstein's island. Why ain't the mainstream talking about that? Look, do you know why the mainstream doesn't cover Epstein like we do and like we want them to, and like why don't the mainstream say the truth? I'm telling you why right now. because Epstein's still alive and they know that. They're scared of him. He's powerful. He's rich. He's powerful. They're scared of him. They don't want to be taken out. So they're like this. I'm keeping my hand. I'm not touching that Epstein. I'm not talking about it. That's why. Yeah, I hear you, Becca. I hear you. He's definitely plugged in with them people. He was definitely plugged in with them people for sure. Dude, I gotta hit this so hard, bro. Yeah, kid bones. Like, this is what the FBI is claiming. If I can find it. Pull it up. Stranded for 3 weeks. What's this? A Utah man survived in Alaska, stranded for 3 weeks. That's crazy. Okay. Were the bones of children found on Epstein's Island? FBI recovers human bones under Epstein Island. Elite pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, who ran a child sex trafficking ring. FBI divers recover human bones in waters off Epstein Island. That is the one I'm looking for, I think. No, it's still directing me to something else, man. What? Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, oh, you guys can see it. Yeah, you guys know the story. Anyway, it's not directing me to what I wanted. Beyond shockingly highly classified of special importance, foreign intelligence services reports circulating in the Kremlin today, noting that the American prison system has sunk to third world status. Epstein's satanic temple crimes, which many include murder, elite team FBI investigators, divers invaded, whose most stunning discovery believed human bones. Watch FBI agents raid Pedophile Island as Jeffrey Epstein investigation continues after his death. The home, dubbed Pedophile Island and Orgy Island. That's disgusting because this dude's a little freak. Anyway, it's a rumor. It's a rumor that they found bones, kid bones, on Epstein Island under the water. It's a rumor, but nonetheless, it's a seed planted for thought, and we're watering it right now. What do you mean, Becca? Like you got your phone in your pocket? You saying? Is that what you mean? Yeah, it's sad. That's sad, JB. It's sad. It really is, man. Very sad. Very sad. And it's terrible, man. It's terrible. It's terrible, man. Kids, though, and I kind of hope it's not true. Not kind of. I do hope it's not true. I just want to look at it like, you know, did the families get closure if they did find the bones? Like, does it help the families? I'm trying to look at it like that, but I do hope that it's not true. But then you just know that this dude definitely has a lot of dirt that we do not know about. He's done a lot of things we don't know about. Is he Stephanie? I hadn't heard of it. I think the next part, I'm gonna wait. Still trying to do this air quality control one. Been trying to show you this for like a week now. I've had this ready to show, but I do think yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off doing that one until tomorrow, showing that stuff, because that conversation, I feel like I jumped around too much in the stream, didn't really stick to any topics, but that's what happens when you ain't on here for a couple of days. But air quality control messed up all over the world. Found a particle in the air. We'll get into that next video. Make sure you stay tuned and you don't miss it. And guys, I need help whooping the censorship's ass, man, for real. We need to fight this censorship together. Together, baby. Oh man, me too. I hope that is true, bro. That would be like that would feel like getting out of jail for me. You know what I mean? Like that would be such a good feeling. If they rescued that many kids, man. I would be so happy to hear that. Becky, I know, I hear exactly what you're saying. I hear exactly what you're saying. It's just sad, man, to think that imagine what was done to them kids for bones to be found in the water, like bones. That means that they probably ripped apart. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, York. Right. There's just a satanic realm around that place. You know what I mean? It's just like evil. You probably just could feel the evil energy. Yeah, good point, Deb. Good point. Did they step down? I didn't even know that. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Guys, we can just chill and bust it up for a minute. We're just talking, though. Most definitely evilness. You are right about that. Are you serious? Are you serious? Disney cruises stopped at their... Wow, dude, that's weird, bro. TJ, who? Megan, who? TJ, bro, Megan, who? Megan signing contract with Disney? Trying to think, Megan, who? Meghan Markle. Gotcha. Epstein. All right, it's a wrap, guys. We out here, baby. Much love, everyone. Thank you for coming. Definitely smash that like button for me if you haven't. Share the stream if you support it. Come back and comment if you can. If you see a regular video posted, comment for me. Helps the videos. Like them. That helps the videos. Sharing definitely helps. We're on full censorship mode here. So there is no discovery by new people unless I am shared or I get myself out there by like the streets, using the streets or other platforms, which I'm censored on every platform I go on. It's like they detect my face and boop, he's censored. Other than that, man, you know, just keep you guys heads up, man. I'm trying to do the same. Keep you in my prayers. Thank you, Ange. I appreciate that. Much love to all you guys, man. Dark times right now around here. And so we're just trying to get through it, make the best of a bad situation, and, keep moving forward. You know what I mean? There's no other choice, but you guys get what I'm saying, man. You guys get what I'm saying. No doubt, TJ. No doubt, brother. Good night, JB and Walter. Good night, Kels. Much love. All right, Ty, you too, brother. Good night, bro. I'll catch you on the next one. Good night, Ange and Deb. Much love to you guys. York Vango, Becca, Becky Pamplin, and Becca Morrison, Deb, Ange. I think I got everyone. Pandora was in there. Stephanie Kerr. Much love, everyone. Stay kicking up dust, man. See you guys soon, man. Iggy, checking out. Get Truth or Die Line. Checking out. Shadowband TV. Checking out. Much love.